It's shorter this time. Does it find the gap? It does. Nicely played by Wilson. First boundary of the morning. Even Lauren Smith won't be able to cut that off. Down the leg side, flicked away nicely. Very deftly done by Moore. Her first boundary of the morning. And played it fine enough to beat Strano at fine leg. Oh, beaten outside the off stump. Is there a nick? There is. First wicket of the morning. Claire Moore goes for 7. Pulled away uppishly by Wilson, but into a gap. And the third boundary of the morning comes from the bat of Talia Wilson, her second. That's powerfully hit into the onside for 4. Leroyd's first boundary. Down on one knee and powerfully swept it away.
Short one. Cuts. It'll race across the turf. Beautifully timed from Wilson. And that was a boundary off the first ball of the Smith over. Takes New South Wales to 65. Leroyd's back, caught on the pads. Big shout and given. Leroy can't believe it. Smith has a wicket in her first over. New South Wales lose their second.
Up in the air, straight 2 point and gone. Comfortable catch taken by Amy Smith. And Talia Wilson has fought hard. She's played well for 41, but it's a rather tame dismissal. Down the wicket, bowls up. Burns has to go. Beautifully done. Down the wicket, nice shot. Shot of authority from Georgia Adams. One bounce for 4. That might be shot of the day so far.
Full toss, straight to mid-wicket. What a catch from Lee. Just off the wicket on the leg side. And chops on. Smith gets another wicket.
A lovely shot again, this time from Maitland Brown. It'll beat Villani as well and go for 4. Lovely shot. Nicely done by Sammy Jo Johnson. And that'll go for 4 as well. Just shows what you can do here. That's Maitland Brown and Sammy Jo Johnson.
24 off 34. Johnson drives this time forcefully. That is smashed to the boundary. And they are upping the ante maybe. They move to 155, 6 down. It's down leg side, whipped off her legs really well. It's going to take some saving, and it won't be. So another boundary for Johnson. She's hit 3 4s. Straight back at Smith, and she's taken the return catch. Another instinct take from the Tasmanians.
Oh, bowler. Good delivery. 4th for Smith, and Sammy Jo Johnson falls for 34. And surely, as she walks off to try and get to 200. Down the wicket, hit straight back at Smith, and 5 wickets. 2 very smart Coulton bowls as well. So she's done a lot of the work. And look at the congratulations from the Tassie team for Amy Smith.
Lee edges. What a catch at second! The dream start for New South Wales. Diving to her right. That was special. And Lauren Cheadle is on a high from the WBBL from playing Australia, and she's taken it into this form. Aloft. Gets a wider one. Bit uppish, but beats cover, and that will be 4. The first boundary and the first runs for the Tassie Tigers in their pursuit of 198. Carey moves to 4. Carey leans into that one. A big front foot step. It was wide, it was full, and that is the second boundary of the over. Carey is away. Tasmania 1 for 8. Goes for the third one. Connects well. It'll fly across the turf, and Nicola Carey is away. She's got 3 boundaries off the Cheadle over. Villani on strike. Bit shorter and punished. Villani 2 bounces over the rope. Didn't need much of an invitation. Villani's getting in on the party. Last ball of the Johnson over. Pulled again. So clinical. Villani was quick on it. And the last couple of overs have seen the boundaries flow. Tasmania 1 for 22. Villani on strike here. Oh, up and over point. She is in menacing form. 3 fours for Villani. Short ball, pulls it and gets maximum. Big cheers from the crowd. It was a short ball. It was a risk. Villani's looked so good on the pull.
Here's Cheetle into Carey. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That's a delightful shot from Carey through the offside. Cheetle to Villani. Finds that gap again. They've done that so well, Tasmania. 1 for Johnson to chase. Big appeal for LBW and given. Villani goes. That might have kept a bit low on it. But Villani out for 24 in the 8th over. Nice shot through the offside. Over pitch from Coit and wide, and Carey has plundered it. Over pitched again. Finds the gap again. 4 again for Nicola Carey to move on to 29. Flicked down the leg side. I think she got a bit of bat on that, and it's gone for 4. Yeah, 4 runs. Oh, it's going to try a reverse sweep. It just loops up into the gloves of Talia Wilson. What a bizarre dismissal.
Does get the Fuller one. Drives, and Stalenberg is off the mark with a Fuller ball caught on the pads. Must look good. It does look good.
To Saville. And Saville works nicely into the onside. Shoveled that away for 4. Looked for a moment as though she'd been beaten. Oh, there's another one, I think. Out towards deep mid-wicket. Yep, goes for 4. Hit away by Saville over Sammy Jo Johnson at mid-on. And it'll reach the rope.
She's going to be brave enough to go over the top.
She is. Straight down the ground. Very nicely done. Straight as a die.
This one's outside off stump. Advances down the wicket. And a big 6 for Naomi Stalenberg. That was clean. Stalenberg, short ball, cross bat. So clean, so crisp. That'll be 4. Big protection on the leg. She does. Backs away. Oh, misfield from Allen. That's 4. That's costly.
Was trying to execute over the offside.
Full and straight. And again, same area. Rinse, repeat. Tabitha Saville. Stalenberg backs away and just beats backward point in between. Above the eye line. It's a full toss. It's almost just chipped over cover. It'll reach the boundary rope.
Well pitched up, and that's a lovely shot again. Saville under 49. And there's the 50 for Saville. Very, very nicely played. Rocking onto the back foot, picking up a single. She moves to a half century from 55 balls. Here's Maitland Brown. Into Stalenberg. Beautifully timed and placed for 4. Smashed down the ground by Saville. Goes through the legs of Coit. It'll beat Johnson. And it also beats Adam. Backing away this time and bowled. And Coit claims the wicket.
That one's down leg side, leading edge. Caught! Coit has 2 in the over, and New South Wales might just have something yet to say about this game. Smith goes for a duck. Wide one, Stalenberg throws the bat at it. It goes out towards the boundary. It'll just be 1, but it'll be 50 for Stalenberg. A commanding innings in a 100-run partnership with Saville has put Tasmania on top, and there the bongo drums are being played.
Oh, what a shot from Stalenberg to lift it over square leg for a maximum. Beautifully done. And Stalenberg hits away. 6-4 to win the match for Tasmania. And it's 5 wins out of 5 for the defending champions in the WNCL season this year.